Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and y'all, this patch is a disaster right now. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about the new zone that's not here. It'll be coming in 14 days. Don't stress. I'm really dying for one of these diffuse texture pets, but there's a lot of other things going on in the game right now that can crash you. So let's talk about everything you need to know for this patch on patch launch day and dig in. So first off, if you did spend a lot of money for the manta ray, this is what it does look like. The first thing I did click on it, you can see your manta ray is just a one star familiar. But the first thing you guys should probably know, beware when you're zoning into Chaos Fields Floor 4, there is a bug that will crash your game. It will literally just tear down your entire game. Quite similarly, beware of doing the episode right now, because whether you're on PC, whether you're on phone, you can encounter some game crashing bugs. So there's a lot of things going on right now that are a little bit chaotic, and there's little things here and there that you just need to watch out for. Another great example, if you go to the shop currently, if you go to the metal shop and you go to the Ice Jade shop, you can see that we actually have floor 3 and floor 4 now in the shop, just chilling, just displaying for everybody. So if you're curious about what's coming out in the future, this is one place to look. But let's actually talk about what's going on here, because there's a variety of things happening. Jun Lin says the Stingray appears for him on mobile, so shout out to that. But there's a variety of things going on that you'll want to do. You'll definitely want to do the wishing tree episode. You'll want to do that and do the missions. Now, there is somewhat of a bug. I'm not sure if it's a bug. Mine got checked off, but a lot of people are having trouble getting the Southern Heartlands main quest for the first region done here. So I don't know if this is like a full-on bug. I don't know if it's broken, but a lot of people are struggling getting this first check off here. So something to keep in mind with that. So other than that, we do have the new wishing tree event. Again, cockatrice is broken right now, so give it time. We are going to say cock a lot in this video, so I do apologize. Some people are saying you can bypass fertilizer with dream gates. Oh man, this update, y'all, this update is interesting. But the wishing tree, if you do travel to your familiar forest, is going to be where you're primarily going to get your stats. You're going to get them from hanging ornaments on the tree. So as you do decorate your tree, as you do grow your tree with standard fertilizer, you will be able to decorate more ornaments on it. You can combine the ornaments to enhance them, and they give some pretty reasonable stats. This one gives, for example, attack 25, basic attack damage up in the hot spring, so you'll be able to get a lot of good things like that going. Back in Evermore, there is a server-wide tree that you can fertilize, which is pretty easy. You get the fertilizer from farming monsters in the real world, and then you can also buy some with the metals. So if you come here, you do have the Snow Higgledy purchasing menu, where you can buy 150 of the standard fertilizer. You can also get it by throwing 10 coins into the pool every day. One interesting thing about this update is that the cock dungeon, you can actually get 10 tickets here. So it's very interesting how this works. It's very interesting that you are able to get 10 whole tickets compared to the previous ones, because we used to only get 5, and this is weekly. So I am going to hold off on buying the season pass right now, just because it seems like we're getting more tickets, so I may be able to max out to Ruru, so I may not do it. Jun just said that he got the episode guidebook region 1 checked off after he bought something from the event shop, so keep that in mind. Coming back out here, we do need to talk briefly. Y'all, I'm hitting a brain gap right now. My brain is struggling. We need to talk about the new packs, and we need to talk about the new zones. So if you come to the shop here, you can actually see that there is a new region countdown going on right now. Now, it's partially my fault because I took the dev notice to mean that the new regions were coming out this month or this update, when clearly they're coming out in 14 days, which is kind of a big bummer. But to be fair, they've never baited a devlog like that multiple weeks in advance. So I'm expecting that we're going to get the new regions in 2 weeks, which will be the week of the 28th, hopefully. So I'm hoping we get that. It doesn't seem like the snowball fight is here either. You can get the Christmas hat from the Platypus event. However, the red snow hat that you saw as a login reward is not available until the 21st. So it seems like we just have like a variety of events that were like teased in the devlog and in videos, and we're just not getting all of them yet. It's going to be like a drip of different events and stuff as we are going through. So keep that in mind. In terms of the shop front, while we are talking about this, I do want to point out the new daily bundle, which is the daily Territe purchase pack. This is one of the best values of diamonds you can purchase in the game. So it's 120, very similar to the daily premium pack. And you get a pink potion every day. I think this is absolutely worth it. I think this is, again, one of the best values that you can get in terms of purchasing raw diamonds. So I do support purchasing this pack. I know a couple of people are like, it's more pay to win, it's more daily packs. And I agree with you, but it's definitely worth it in my eyes. The new region pack as well for $24.99, getting so many magic pages as well as dark crystals is also good. I did buy the mount pack because, of course, standard, the mount is going to be good. And it is something I want, but I am staying away from pretty much everything else, particularly the premium pass, because I do think I'll be able to max out Durarara in time by the end. There is costume deck building now as well, although I've been having some weird glitches with it. So like I'll switch to my Christmas costume here, and then literally in the first video that I recorded for this, I switched to my second costume and it didn't do this costume, it just did the standard costume. So there is just bugs everywhere right now. I would not be surprised if there were bugs left and right when you do log in. And they have announced on the official forums like, oh, these are the bugs, this is what we're handling, but none of the bugs are like the field boss bug, right? Or the chaos field boss bug. So there's just going to be a whole lot of stuff like that that players are going to encounter, I think. And I imagine we'll probably see emergency maintenance or some type of patch in order to address all of this soon. There was really big familiar changes. Stagthorn got a bit of a nerf, but overall most familiars got a buff as well. Most of the defensive familiars and support familiars got the adjustments that they got on the Korean side. So that's going to be, if they have defense familiars, they get plus defense. If they have attacker support familiars, they get plus attack. That's for the defensive familiars. And then the support familiars are getting just changes to the party's skill cooldowns and stuff. There was some familiar arena changes. I'll probably do a separate video more focused on the familiar changes, because, for example, Stagthorn's ability being changed from 40 seconds to 35 seconds. You may run into some synergy issues with that as well. And so there'll be a lot of that coming up that we do need to talk about as well. Anyway, everybody, let me know if you guys found any solutions for the bugs or if they have indeed fixed it. And I will catch you guys all next time.